Good morning, everyone. Just a quick update on what's going on the bench. I've been a little bit slow. I had to finish up my biking challenge. Every August, for the past 3 years, I've been in a Great Cycle Challenge. It's to help raise money for 6 kids hospital for all the cancer patients. So that took up a lot of my weekends in August, but got a week left and try to get this done. Got the suspension finally mocked up. Every time I want to do something or think I'm going to do something, I change it up. But that's pretty much while the interior is sitting there, minus a few things. With a different set of 3D printed rims. Here I put some paint in the back. The backs aren't glued in yet. They're pretty wide. Some half decent detail there. And then, the seats. That's the bottom of the chassis. Their axle and the links in. I grabbed an old front end from a 120, I want to say it's 125th scale or 124 scale old AAR CUDA, very old one. It was actually probably my baby brother's 30 years ago or something. I cleaned it up and I mounted it in. And anyway, I mounted that in. And I'd grab some seats and put some bars in it to get it sitting higher. That's what it will look like with the roll bars in and the dash. Body I de-chromed all the front grille, walked up the rear tail pan. The engine, originally I was going to use a big Outlaw engine, but it just sits pretty high in there and didn't fit right. And I was going to use a 440, an older 440, but I wasn't really feeling that one either. Not sure. So I went out and printed another Hemi. This is a Pro modified engine. The headers for it. Big collectors. And there's the valve covers, the sump, the intake manifold. All the pulleys, or all the pumps. These are, I don't know if we can get a good view of these. That's the oil return pump. And this is a split dominator. And then all the accessory drives, pulleys, and the distributor and everything. Got some disc brakes for it, a parachute, some filters, a fire extinguisher, some overflow bottles here. Guess I should have probably printed them or put some primer on them, and a battery. And then just some other things I've been printing. Since I already had that transmission mounted up there, I went and printed another transmission, and the tailstock for it is here, and the oil pan for it and the control solenoids for there. But I've also printed up a couple of different front suspensions. Here's an AR for one. Oh, I just busted off one. There's another AR. I think one of the mounts came off right there. These are the small anchor points to mount them to the car. And then here's your front spindles. I don't know, this translucent ink is kind of a bitch to see on camera, but it works so darn good. And then I printed out another rear suspension, rear suspension with the axle. The stub shafts are there with the center pot, and then it's got the brakes for it. Got the axle mount with all the pivots for the suspension. And then once again I was just printing extra stuff, so printed some more tacks and overflow bottles for the coolant and like windshield washer fluid, and there's some brake boosters in there too, right here. And the steering wheel from that same Barracuda. I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to print some steering wheels. Not sure if we can see this, but try to get a better picture of this once I get it done. But this is a tack. It's actually got the shift light and all that good stuff in it too. Oh, there's my shifter for inside the car too. So it's coming along. Hopefully today I can get a half decent day on it. The wife is at work and I don't need to go to town to get anything to go when I go back to work tomorrow, so we should be good. Should just be a straight day of building. Anyway, like I said, just a quick update on build progress for my group, Pro Street group build that Dylan put on. And I guess I should mention that I'm using a new camera too. This is a new GoPro I bought to try to use a GoPro, see how it works. I hope it works out for me. Probably going to be some kinks along the way, but yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can get the tires on it really quick with one hand. Let's see what I can do. If I can get them on real quick, I will. Sorry about that, guys. Just want to try to see if I can set the body on. Trickier than it looks. That's about it. It's a tiny bit lower in the front. It's just not quite down in place right. But that's about where it'll sit. That's where it'll sit. And I still have to cut that out too. But that's the pretty much well the overall view of what it's gonna look like. Anyway, before I keep shaking you about here, I'm gonna end the update and go from there. Have a good day, and everybody keep having fun with the challenge.